Hey guys, we're going to work on practice sheet 28. Make sure you have a formula chart in front of you. Okay. And we're starting with area of composite shape. This one's going to probably be take the longest amount of time. Okay. So remember when we do area of composite figures, which are basically kind of irregularly shaped, we're going to break it down into shapes that make sense. So notice I have a rectangle and I have a semicircle. So the rectangle and the semicircle, I'm just going to put a circle because I don't have enough room. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure you're writing small on this so that you have enough room to show all of your work. So I'm looking here, rectangle, A equals BH, A equals BH. Circle, A equals pi r squared. There's not one for semicircle, so we do circle, and then we divide that by 2. So rectangle, A equals BH. Semicircle, A equals pi r squared. Remember, we need to divide that by 2 at the end to find half of it. Okay, so rectangle, base, height. Okay, base times height. Base is 15, height is 6. Your job, multiply 15 times 6. Carry the 3, 9. So 90 feet squared. Okay. Over here we have pi r squared. Hopefully, guys, you know this is called pi. It's not a letter. It's pi. We approximate it to be 3.14. If you don't know that, this is your last time before the quiz to look on your formula chart and see it. Pi, it's kind of hard to see pi. Pi is about 3.14. Okay, radius. Notice this goes from here to here. So guys, I hope you remember that's the diameter, right? The radius just goes to the middle. So if this whole length is 6, what would just be this much of it? And hopefully you know that's 3. The radius is 3. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that we're taking half of the circle. That means we are finding the radius, which is what I have to have in order to find the area. Okay? So I need radius to find the full area. Now, most of you know 3 squared. Some of you are forgetting to put this little bitty 2. 3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay, and now I'm going to multiply 3.14 times 9. So I want you to multiply that. $36, carry the 3. 9 plus 3 is 12, carry the 1. 27 plus 1, 28, is 28.26. So normally, guys, my question to you would be, well, what does this represent? Hopefully your answer would be, well, that is the circle, area of the circle, right? So look at my circle. How much of the circle do I have? Well, I have half of it, right? So I need to divide that by 2. Okay. This won't move. 2 into 2. I'm going to do this with you because 2's are easy. 1, 2, bring down the 8. 2 times 8, 2 into 8, 2 into 8 goes 4 times. 4 times 2, 8, 0. Pull down the 2. 2 into 2, 1. Bring down the 6. 2 into 6 goes 3. So this is the full, so half of that is 14 and 1300 feet squared, okay? Now, neither one of those are my answer, okay? So what I normally do is I like to put it in my shape. Like I know this whole part here is 90 feet squared, and I know this little semicircle is 14 and 1300 feet squared. So we've already multiplied to find each area, so all we need to do now is add. Okay, so that's going to be your job. I want you to add 14 and 1300 plus. Please do not put the 90 there, guys. That's wrong. That's wrong. It should be 90.00. Add that. Okay? Now, we're going to quickly talk about 2 and 3. Most of you do fine on simplifying, but some of you just kind of have forgotten. So remember, when you simplify, you're just trying to find what the top and bottom will simplify by. Okay? I know these are even, so for sure I could divide by 2 over 2. I know for sure these will also divide by 4 over 4. Now, if you can't think of anything else, try 4 over 4, but it will still simplify again. Okay? And then number 3, hopefully you know this is multiply. I need you to watch your sign, okay? So you are going to multiply, find your sign, make sure that you grid. I want you to make note on whether you have to, if this is negative or positive. If it's positive, you do not have to grid the sign. If it's negative, you do.